Hey, what's going on? So we figured we'd give you a tour of SAS before you get here, sort of a virtual tour. So you probably are familiar with how this works, but if you're not, what you can do is you can just go to YouTube, right, which you probably are on, and you're just going to click around. You can drag it. Or if you have virtual goggles, and they're pretty cheap, you can actually watch it in stereo mode, and then you can just, as you turn your head, using something like a Google Cardboard or otherwise, the video will turn with you. So you get a little tour of the campus before you guys get here. So my name's Dave, and I teach science, and Jen is over here, and we're gonna just show you guys a little bit about the school. So we'll go down to the first floor, and we'll work our way through. We'll give you a virtual tour of your various rooms, and I think that's basically it. Yeah. All right. At where the magic happens, Singapore American High School. So the entire campus kind of stretches down that way, or that way. I guess I can point and not actually point the camera. So the entire campus kind of stretches down that way, but the high school is over on this side, and this is the first floor with the sort of quarter circle descending stairs that I'm always. I have a phobia that if someday I'm just going to take a big dive down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So. Sorry. And H101, which has been my digs this year, but next year will be mostly for Tom, and I'll be in here for a couple of classes when I'm not doing DC stuff. So here it is in all of its glory, H101 with a giant white table in the back there. We have a prep room over here. Everything's been kind of put away for the summer, and then our beloved colleague Ian Page teaches right down that way in that room right over there. So here it is. It is a pretty vanilla science room, both in color and in terms of construction. And so if we leave from here, we'll go and check out the science office and the nature courtyard and some of the physics rooms, and then we'll continue. So over here is the science office, H104B, where I will spend the time that I'm not in H101 this year. And then down here we have some physics rooms, along with the one and only Mr. Grazer.
What's up?
There he is. And then this is the nature courtyard right over here. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I was in a place that did not have a nature courtyard, so I always very much enjoy it. We'll walk out into the middle of it here. Yeah, so here it is, the nature courtyard. And the entire courtyard, cool. So up on the second floor are more biology rooms. Up on the third floor are chemistry rooms. And over on the other side is the same, just other teachers teaching those subjects. Cool. We are on the second floor, and this is 201, which is where the inimitable Steve Early spends his time. And then if we slide on down here, we'll get to H203, which is where Aaron is going to be this coming year. And maybe we'll actually go through H204 instead of just walking down the corridor. So here we are in H204,
Hello.
Cafe Kumpel. Say hi. We're making a 3D video for the new hires.
Ah, nice.
And we're on our way into Aaron's room. Dan Chassain, Jay Kumpel.
Hi.
Yeah, howdy, howdy.
Good to see you.
All right.
You done? Yeah, sorry.
Through the prep room. And here we are in H203. So this is the long-time room of Dr. Martha Bagan, who is clearing out because she's going to the Quest program. And so it's not going to look like this, Aaron, by the time you get in here. But this is going to be your space, certainly. And again, just kind of a typical science room, though obviously with a lot of the charm that comes from Martha having spent a good portion of her career inside. Cool. We'll head on up to the third floor now, and we'll take a look at Jessica's room. Cool. And so now here we are on the third floor, and we're going to go and see Jessica's room, which is H306, right over here. We'll see if it's open. And it is open. And so this is H306, where Jessica will be working. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Jessica.
And yeah, just again, a pretty typical science room, though obviously made more friendly through years of occupancy and love and care. And then down there is 305, which is where John Gaskell teaches.
Good luck with that.
On the 4th floor, and this is where Robert's going to teach social studies.
No, he's going to be teaching English.
Let's try that
Sorry.
again. No, it's all right. Yeah.
And go.
So here we are on the 4th floor, which is where Robert is going to teach English, and we'll take a tour of 427. It's a lightning alarm.
Yes, like
It being the area of the planet with the most lightning strikes in the world, sometimes you're going to get the lightning alarm. So what you have here is Robert's English room. Very cool.
we should point out maybe some unique things. Every room has Apple TV.
Sure,
Everyone
absolutely.
has a screen.
Yeah, I can
And you'll be hooked up with your Apple computer when you get here. So
totally, and they're definitely going to hook you up with all the goodness. Yeah, and also really good speakers for playing music.
exactly.
Nice.
All right.
Cool. So now we're coming down from the 3rd floor down to the 2nd floor, sort of the main area. If we go back to that initial video of the staircase, that's where the staircase is, just now from the top view. And so this is the high school office and the high school ATM, which is super important to know. Over here we have the library and Focaccia Cafe, which makes a really great set meal for a good price every day. And now here we are in the high school office itself. And so you can see Miss Maz right here at her desk. Video for the new hires who are coming to join us. Yeah. And then we have various offices for various people, right? So that will be Stefan's office. Hi, I'm just making a video for the new hires, dude. Yeah. So people that you need to know, right? Your main office secretarial
So Renee
staff.
will be in here, and Doreen will be.
Yeah, well, so Doreen probably knows what it looks like a little bit, but Renee is where it's going to be. There's Darren real quick. And mailboxes. And I'll get my mail while we're here.
I will get mine while I'm here.
Yeah. And so we'll go and head over to the athletic field so that everybody can see it. And then we'll call it probably a tour. Are we still recording? Or?
Yeah.
No. All right.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. You can just leave it on. It doesn't really matter.
Make sure you hit that button before you try to come out the door.
Yes.
All right. We're okay.
All right. And so as we go over the fire lane, which you can see down there, we can just see some of the beautiful athletic facilities that are available. And of course, AD office is in the corner. And there we can get a hint of the field. And of course, 3 of our fantastic physical education and dance teachers hanging out. And I think that's about it. So here we are on the back end of the school. Here we are on the back end of the school, and we've kind of come almost directly across from where we started. So I hope that gives you a little bit of a orientation for where you are and what your facilities are going to look like next year. And we're looking forward to you guys joining us. It'll be fantastic.
Yep, definitely looking forward to you joining us. So have a nice summer, and we'll see you in August.
Bye.